provide an update on some of the things we're doing in the field to help address some of these residues. You know, we have a lot of people we're kind of coming after. We're thinking about a lot of stalks and residue. We're growing a lot more corn. So what are we going to do to help address these situations? And how are we going to help this corn and soil cycle carbon? How are we going to break down these things, you know, not just in the tillage pass, but how are we going to revive our soil? And so I'm out in the field today looking at a product through BioSI called SD25. SD25 is a mixture of fungi and bacteria. It's a lot different than other products in industry that are majority bacteria. And so we can do a lot more with this. What's neat about this is this year, I've had a lot of comments from growers, so they can see it to the row. And this was applied in the fall. And so you can see this residue here I'm looking at, right? We got a lot of stalks, a lot of stuff, a lot of fur we're working with. So if I walk over and I take a look at where we actually applied SD25 in the fall, and I start to look at some of the residue, I can kind of start to see everything change here. So I'm in an area where SD25 was applied, and I'm looking at, you know, just some of the stalks and how they break down. And for what I'm seeing, you know, visually, you know, you can see the soil's a little bit better, the stalks are a little bit blacker, you can see the residue breakdown. I can really see these stalks just breaking apart. You know, the other thing I did notice was that the root hairs on the plants, there was a lot more root hairs, which is meaning that we have better fungal communities. There's a lot better action going on in the soil profile. So excited to see this one come to fruition in the fall.